morning. I am Swain, your S.St teacher. Welcome you to the GYANJYOTI online classes. Students, it has been advised to us to complete the course, the whole syllabus of this session, that is the 2020-21 session. So we have stopped the question and answers explanation session, and now we will complete the whole course one by one. So in this series, today we will study the section Civics, and the name of the chapter is the role of gender, and chapter number is 6. Students, what do you mean by gender? Usually we have seen two types of gender in our daily life. There is the masculine and the feminine gender. In Hindi we say purling or strilling. But nowadays transgender people are also existing. They were existing many years ago, but they have also given a right. There a different column has been set up for the transgender people. Students, a simple definition of gender is given in your textbook. So what is that? Gender refers to the social roles, behavior and activities that a society considers acceptable, appropriate or desirable for men and women. Students, it means the gender refers to the social roles, behavior about ourselves. What is the accountability of a person, of a human being? Maybe there are some differences, students, among men and women, and that society considers acceptable, what the society accepts, and appropriate for men and women. How the different responsibilities of men and women are being divided and how it differs. Yes, it's true, students. There are different activities which women can do, some are men can do. So there's a difference between the feminine and the masculine gender. So these are the two main genders prevailing in our society. Then, students, these are usually centered on conceptions of femininity and masculinity. That I have told you that feminine gender and masculine gender. Mainly there are two genders, and where men are regarded as superior to women. Students, from ancient times till the modern era, it is seen that the women are considered as a fairer gender, and always the men are considered over the women. There is always a negativity while we look upon the women in our society. Nowadays also, let it be a village, let it be a metro, or let it be a town, there are some people who still believe that women are inferior to men. They can't do all the activities what the men can do. They still believe that there is a difference between men and women. But nowadays, women can do everything what men can do. In every field, they are getting success. So, a difference of opinion arises. But nowadays, as the modern centuries have come forward, there is the definition of the difference between the men and women is declining day by day. Gender roles may be different in different social systems. So what are the gender roles? As I have told you about gender, what are the different roles and in where? In places, different places, what are they? Every community, tribe, family has a unique characteristics. It changes with times and circumstances. Students, circumstances means situations. If in a family where there are only sons, no daughters, then sons may involve themselves into doing domestic work. While some cultures who do not follow a stereotype, means students a particular traditional, that is called stereotype, about division of tasks, then their domestic tasks would be left for the women to do. Students, it is believed that the cooking purpose, the cleaning of homes, the washing of clothes, utensils, everything, the household works must be done by women only, must be done by our mother, our sisters, our wife. So why is it so? Why the task of doing things? Let us take the the example of household items is being suppressed upon the women only. Why can't men do? So this is the ideology running from ancient times till this modern era. If something is left over, then that women means women playing the role of maybe mother, maybe sister, maybe wife, maybe auntie, maybe anything else. So they are destined to do that. Not the men will do it. We must create an awareness among ourselves that the gender disparities must be declined and create an awareness that men and women are equal in the society. Students, however, with education, dignity of labor and cherishing values of equality, more and more people are accepting of doing all chores without differentiating between the men and women. Nowadays, in some societies, the women are given more importance and they are given the same prestige, same respect as the men are given. Now students, there is some topic that is called the gender role. So what is student gender role? It means student, a gender role is a set of pattern or behavior that society accepts from a man or woman. Students, let me write the definition. A gender role is an act. Students, a gender role is an act. Sorry students. Gender role is a set of. So gender role is a set of pattern of behavior that a society expects from a man or woman. That is called the gender role. In other words, gender role determines how boys and girls, men and women should think, speak, dress or interact within the society. Gender roles differ from society to society. That again is a form of diversity we see around us. Interaction with members of other societies makes us more familiar to this diversity. Now students, we will study about gender roles in different aspects of our life. First subtopic in the gender role is students, gender role in family. So what is the gender role in family? Let us take an example. There is an example given in your textbook. Lizzie and Jack are twins. One is a boy, one is a girl. Sorry. On their birthday, Lizzie got dolls, kitchen sets, makeup games, and Jack got racing car, building blocks, Superman, etc. Students, one is a boy, one is a girl. Both are twins. So see the difference. It does not allow us to doubt why there is a difference. But in reality, each of these gifts is expected to nurture certain traits in Lizzie and Jack, which would define the kind of roles they would play as adults in the society. Lizzie is being given as kitchen items, dolls, Barbie dolls, but Jack, he is given with supercars, racing cars, building blocks, different types. So why they can't give gifts to Lizzie as this type of gifts? Why there's a differences? Lizzie is expected to develop traits of caring, nurturing, and be associated with beauty and aesthetics, just remaining in home and doing some household works. So this proves. But Jack is expected to develop the traits of being fearless, taking risks, be able to do all that what otherwise seem impossible. Children get their lessons in gender roles in society very early in life, in their family itself, because family is the first society of a human being. What they learn in the family, that they learn from their family, that they develop some traits in surviving in the society. Women are thus expected to look after the home and care for the family and men, and are expected to be the provider, bread earning member by working outside home. However, these gender roles are not strictly followed. There are many families in which girls are encouraged to pursue higher education, better education, to do some employment and work outside home. They work in abroad also, just to feed their home. They do work from outside, just like the human being. Just like the boys or men. Then students, next subtopic is students, the gender role in community. So community means, we can say, a society or a group of people residing in a particular place. Students, every community has a dominant defining characteristics. Dominant means, so what do we mean by dominant? Strong, we can say. It is collectively impressed upon the young members of the community. Whatever the characteristics be, the child imbibes it. Community also inculcates in one child. Students, inculcating, that's a meaning. उनके दिमाग में डालना. So that is in Hindi, inculcating. The meaning of inculcate is उसके दिमाग में डालना. ठीक है? What a child learns, acceptable public behavior in the way of life. What he or she learns from the public in residing in a particular place. Some communities are fun-loving, others very religious, while some others are quiet and conservative. Students, it depends from the what type of people reside in that community, how they are being surviving there. Then, community life teaches us our unique culture, religion, traditional practices, which may define different roles for men and women in their respective communities. As part of the professional community, some jobs are supposed to be more suitable for men rather than women. But some jobs are there that are more possible for women rather than men. Students, as I have told you that there is some professional community also. So in that community, some jobs are meant to be supposed to be suitable for men, and while some others are suitable for women. For instance, men usually work as mechanics and women work as teachers. Okay, students, usually you can see teachers are ladies in administrative level, banks level. So there is a difference between the work culture in our country also. Next, students, the gender role in schools. We will study about the schools. Students, the first gender role was in the family, second in the community, third in the school. These are some social places where usually people learn that how to remain in a society or in a surrounding. Some gender differences get visible at elementary school levels. That is what, students, I am telling at the elementary level or the primary level. It is here that both girls and boys interact as peers. Students, here the word peers means classmates, you can say. They study in a school or in a place where boys and girls from different backgrounds, different communities, different religion, different income groups, they sit in a single class for studies. Mindsets created in these formative years can have long impact on their understanding of gender roles. If a boy cries easily, he will get teased more than a boy who does not. This is because a man is seen as a strong person and crying is a sign of weaknesses. Usually men don't cry. This is a ideology very depressed, then you will cry. So that is not a phenomenon that only the women will cry. Why not men will cry? So this is a ideology, this is a thinking of our society that man is a epitome of strength. Most of the rules are the same for boys and girls, but some rules are different. School uniforms are, for example, are usually different for boys and girls depending on the how boys and girls expected to dress. Yes, students, the uniform also differs because the girl students wear different uniforms and the boy students wear different uniforms. That's the difference between the two of them. Gender roles in public places, like public places are areas open to all peoples. This include roads, parks, offices, shops, restaurants, bus stops, places of worship, where we get to meet a large number of people belonging to both genders, male and female. We can see how they usually behave, dress, what kinds of work they usually do, and so on. This tells us more about the gender roles in our society. So students, by end of this topic, we learned about the gender role in school, society, community and family. Now we will move to a very important topic, that is the gender inequality. Students, in our country, most of the types of inequalities are seen. Among them, gender inequality is one among them. Students, what is gender equality? It is a situation where women and men are not equal. Students, I have read the definition here. It is a situation where men and women are not equal. Men and women are not treated equal. It's true, students, from ancient era till now also, in most of the parts of our country, in different countries also, women are not given the same importance as men are being given. It arises from differences in gender roles created by a society. Unequal treatment based on gender can take different forms in different societies. It can also be different in different sections of any given society. In Indian society, women face discrimination in many matters. Women face discrimination in many matters. Some of these matters are health, care, education, decision making and economic freedom. So these are some of the topics where the women are being discriminated in a place. Students, what are the different challenges being faced in a society, in a country like ours, where the men and women are not given equal opportunities? So we'll study them in detail. The gender differences between men and women results in their roles in a society being valued differently. Work that women do never finishes and has its effect on her health. Women is often ignored their health care considerably. So they are also ignored in their health also. Their work is demanding, so they often skip their meals. Historically too, women are shown in self-sacrificing roles. It is, why is it students happen that it is only the women who sacrifice in different fields, different aspects of life? Why this is so? This needs to be looked upon in a greater aspect, because why should only women sacrifice? Why shouldn't they get the same role, same opportunities what men are getting in our society? Now students, the next subtopic is the education about the women in different era of our country. Due to some reasons, students, the women's education is not considered as important as men's education. Students, especially in rural areas where there are schools far away places. The girl child, they are not sending their girl child for education, for their formal education also, because the school is far away from the villages. So up to the education what they get in the villages, in their home itself, so that is the amount of education they get. They don't go to far away places. Only the boys are allowed to go. Nowadays also we can see in most of the remote areas of our country. Often the girls are not sent to school. Instead they are married off early. Girls are forced to drop out of the school and help with the housework. They are not given the chance to study higher. They think that what will they do? They have to do the household work at the end of the day. So why they will spend lakhs of thousands of rupees on women education? Compared to girls, more boys are encouraged to take up higher education and professional training. In cases of places where Dalit and tribal population are high, there are very few schools and the girls are illiterate. Near about their age, of marriageable age, they are being sent to their in-laws home. They know they study or they don't study, they have to do the same work. It doesn't matter. In cases of places where there is a remote area, so we can see all this type of happenings. The students have to travel long distances to reach school. These paths to school are difficult or unsafe, especially for the girls. Hence, girls drop out from schools. In India, women's education is now being encouraged. However, a large percentage of Indian women are illiterate. The current percentage of literate women in India is only 65.46. Literate women. This is the situation of literacy level of our country according to the census 2011. And according to the census 2011, the literate men's percentage is 82% as compared to the women. So just see the differences. The population of women is very low according to if you will compare to the men, but their literacy level also decreases. The situation at present is much better than it was few centuries ago. Yes, it's true. Nowadays in the modern centuries, the present scenario of women's education is quite better than older centuries. It was in the past people considered it unacceptable to educate women and girls. Then Rasundari Devi, a Bengali housewife in the 19th century, learned to read and write in secret. In her autobiography called Amar Jivan, this is a Bengali word for Amar Jivan. She has described how she was amazed the letters of the alphabet from her son's exercise book, with those in a page from a book which she has hidden away. Thus, she taught herself to read. She herself taught herself that to read, how to read and write from her son's textbook and notebook. In the 19th century, social reform movements in India encouraged women's education. Reformers like Pandita Ramabai founded Arya Mahila Samaj. Arya Samaj, likewise, Mahila Samaj. It was established to serve the cause of women education. She also set up Mukti Mission near Pune. She also set up Mukti Mission. So these two bodies are established for the betterment of women education. Similarly, Savitribai Phule became the first female teacher who inspired young girls of her time to pursue education. She also founded schools for women. At a time when education for a girl was considerable a sin. Sin means path. So at a time was in our country that women education was considered a sin. They were not sending these girls to step over their home itself. So leave about the school. So Savitribai Phule, a young girl, would attend school in 1854. Students, in 1854, she has written the first collection of poems. Kavya Phule was published. The poems stressed on the importance of education for women. In her honor, the University of Pune, students, just look, in her honor, she was from Maharashtra. So, in her honor, the University of Pune is renamed as Savitribai Phule. Savitribai Phule University in the year in 2000. Okay, students. Now, sorry, it is 2014. In honor of Savitribai Phule, she was a social reformer who worked for the encouragement of women education in our society. Then, students, there's a topic called the decision making. How decision making differs from person to person and especially among the men and women. What is the difference of the gender? Men have more decision making power than women in many societies. In a family, decisions made by a man is valued more than a woman's decision. At workplaces also, men hold higher posts and are preferred over women. So women are not getting higher posts just because of their gender. To encourage women in more than in the decision making process, the government has reserved seats in government offices or places that women should be given the same movements as the men are getting. Now, students, the next subtopic we will study is the economic aspects. So, how economic aspects also differ between men and women. A person who owns more money and property is financially very strong. So, students, we know that the person who is earning more, he or she is financially independent. He has the ability to make his own decisions regarding his life. Most of the women are housewives, so they don't have the financial you can say stability or a independence. They are not free, though they depend upon their husband most of the time. Traditionally, in many societies, women are considered very weak. They are expected to depend on men for money and to make decisions for them. In these cases, society makes customs that stop women from earning money and owning property. So this is one of the demerit loopholes of our society, that women are not being encouraged to earn and go outside to work, to different workplaces. Women going to work outside their home to earn are unacceptable in such societies. Okay, students, then now we will study the next topic, ownership rights. It means how a person, it may be a man or woman, how they own and how they have a right. In most of the societies, property and businesses is passed from fathers to sons and not daughters. Women cannot inherit property, especially the family land or home. In India, a law passed in 2005 granted equal property and inheritance rights to granted equal property and inheritance to the daughters in the families also. If there are 4 sons and 1 daughter, means the property should be divided equally in 5 parts of the father. So this law has helped the women to get the property from their ancestors or their father. In some families of Kerala and northeastern India, property passes from mother to daughter. There we can see matriarchal society of families. Nowadays our country has a patriarchal society, but in India there is property given from mother to daughter. That is the matriarchal society that happens. Now, students, the next topic is devaluing. Devaluing gender-based labor. Devaluing gender-based labor. Different members of a family do different types of work. Every society defines what kinds of work men and women should do. Many women are now going out and working like men. However, they are doing this in addition to the work at home. Since it is believed that caregiving tasks come naturally to women, she is assumed to take responsibility of looking after the home, children, elderly, and the ailing persons in the family. This is referred to as the double burden. Besides, since housework does not get paid for it, it is often devalued. So women, which they are working in their household, they don't get paid for it. So they have the double burden of their families and their working of the smooth functioning of the family members. So the household who works, what she does. Students, now there is a topic called feminism. What do you mean by feminism? This is a very important topic. You must know. What is feminism? It is a political doctrine of equal rights for giving to women and men. Feminists are those men and women who believe that many of the inequalities between men and women in our society can be altered. Feminist movements across the world also fight against double burden, wherein women are allowed to work in public domain over and above their domestic responsibilities. Meaning no one will share her domestic work responsibilities. Feminism means students a person who works, it may be he or she, it may be men or women, who works for the betterment of the women in different fields, betterment of the works, and he or she must help in this type of movements. The last topic is students, the women's rights. What the women should get in a country like ours. Women's rights. With time, women in India have slowly started recognizing their true potential. Nowadays, students, women are given the equal respect, equal opportunities to work for. Women have started questioning the rules laid down for them by the society. They have started breaking gender barriers. Today, women have excelled in each and every field, starting from politics, work, social work, space stations, sports, entertainment, literature, technology, everywhere you can find women. They are being treated equal as men. All this has become possible because of campaigns by people and organizations that work for women's welfare. Women's problems were highlighted at public rallies, meetings, street plays, etc. etc. The Indian laws ensure equal rights to women, and some of the rights are, so what an Indian law provides, that is, the first one is right to the right to equal pay wherever they work. Then students, the next topic is the next right is right to property. Students, the third right is right against domestic violence. Right against domestic violence. And the fourth one is right against harassment at workplaces. Majorly is for the workplaces. So this is the workplaces, especially the educational institutes, offices, government, it may be government or it may be private offices. So these are the four types of rights: right to equal pay, right to property, right against domestic violence. So domestic violence means what they are suffering in a workplace, then she has the right to complain against it. Inequalities in society are neither natural nor necessary. The path towards total gender equality is not easy. However, over the years, women have made great progress in reducing some gender gaps. Gender has been a subject of debate from time to time in the ideals of equality, justice and liberty, and have been put forth by political philosophers in new emerging complex human societies. It has been a part of debate. So students, this was the topic, this was the chapter all about role of gender, that how women are being discriminated in every stage of life, in every field. It may be workplace, it may be home, it may be anywhere, etc. etc. So students, it is our foremost duty that all the women should be given equal opportunities, equal rights, and we must give them respect as we do with the men in our society. So students, I have told you that in every video, at the end of the video, that while watching this video, please refer to the textbook. Then only you can understand the topic. So by saying this, students, I may say goodbye, bid goodbye to all of you. Tomorrow we will meet with a new chapter. So thank you students, goodbye and have a nice day.